String beans on the road again. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be on the road in Truck Simulator, not to be confused with ETS. So without further ado, let's climb in. Let's load game. Load my recent profile. And here we are. So, first thing I'm going to do is just make sure Track IR is working first. Good. I had a couple of issues at the start getting that to work. So, I own these two trucks. Apparently when you start the game, you find out that some company went into liquidation and you have acquired their assets. Very nice looking they are too. And I love the fact that you can walk around. Very nice. Anyway, this is the one we're going to be driving today. And the first thing we're going to show you now is the iPad. That's the first email you start with. Good day, my name is Rocco, blah blah blah. You can read all that by pausing. I won't bore you with all that. And for every job you complete, you'll get an email just thanking you for your cooperation, a summary of the job, what the job was and how much you got paid, any deductions, etc. And I think I've done 2 or 3 there since reopening the game yesterday. And I haven't played it for months and months. I've had the game since release when it was in early access, which is why I haven't proceeded very far. I'm still on level 0, on my way to level 1. Vehicles. These are the 2 vehicles I own, which you've just seen. The TGX 2016, and the semi-tractor. One's a semi-tractor, one's a rigid box. As you level up, you can see you can unlock various other vehicles. The more money you get. Let's just go back. So when I get to level 4, I'm on 9% to get to level 4. I suppose once I've got that, I can upgrade the rigid box, which will cost me 175,000. Or I can buy a Scania instead. I go for the man because everybody I know goes for Scania. So I'm a bit of a rebel and I'll choose something else instead. Right, what else have we got? Employees. That's not me, by the way. No, that's some of the images that come with the game, just like Euro Truck. Obviously that's me there. You can hire employees as you get further into the game. And this is your finance sheet. So your total, company revenue, etc. And you can look at your bank balances and stuff like that. And look at your graph. There's your earnings. You can have a look at that. This is the one we're interested in, the logistics page. Now, I've already set a job up earlier on. Basically, what you do is, just like Euro Truck, you click on where you are. Oh, sorry, not where you are. You click on the nearest company if you only want a short job. So I clicked on Brutto there. And when I clicked on there, a list of jobs came up in this list. And you can actually pick up more than one job and do several drop-off points along the way, something else you can't do in ETS. For some strange reason, really surprised that's not been implemented. So yeah, you can fill up your truck, do various pickup points along the way, and then do various drop-offs along the way, and really earn yourself a cracking lot of money. So we're just going to do a single job. So there we are at the moment at that farm place there. I don't know if we're going to need to fill up on the way, we'll check. We're going to Brutto discount. We're going to pick up our job, which is pallets. I know they're empty pallets. And then once we've picked them up, we'll then be on our way to Hanover, which you can see there. Oh, of course you can see the pallets. There's the images there. Yeah, we're doing pallets. And there's Brutto in Hanover. Quite a long journey there. Through Magdeburg, and on to Hanover. That gives you a rough idea of what you can do. I don't think there's anything else to show you. To give you a quick look at the settings. This is where you'll pick your driving mode, so we're on realistic. Show triggers, I can't remember what the triggers were. Show warnings and show tutorial. That's the little box that's on the screen, which I just showed you. It's not a tutorial as in let's do a lesson, it's just instructions on how to start the truck as you go along, how to get out of the truck, that sort of thing, how to open the doors of the truck. But because I'm not used to the game, it's quite helpful to have that on. We put this little screen there. We're on now full screen resolution, 1920 by 1080. We're in full screen mode. I've got VSync set, enabled for 60 frames per second. We've put that up, it drops to 30, I've kept it 60. Anti-aliasing, got to have that full on, otherwise the jaggies look pretty bad. Brightness, 50% is good enough. View distance, yep, I want to see as far as possible. Field of view for the drive and the cockpit, around about 40 or 50%. I've not messed about yet with the field of view orbit cam. Light sources, many. I suppose that means things like building lights and everything else. Shadows are on 4. Shadow quality, I suppose I could whack that on very high. I think my card can handle it. Reflection update, quality. Yeah. I'm on a GTX 1080 Ti. It handles the game on full, really full. If I click the mouse button here, the game controller icon up there. This is where you'll sort your wheel out. And that's my settings there for my wheel. I haven't messed about with these yet because I haven't quite got used to the game, so I'm taking it steady, trying it out each time. I shall probably eventually move these sliders up to see what effect I get. When you click input here, this gives you the mapping tools, if you like, where you can change and assign various keys. This is where you'll calibrate your Logitech or whatever steering wheel you've got. I don't know what other wheels are supported, but I know it supports the Logitech D29 and it does it very well. As I said, the H shifter is not supported. You've got truck and truck driver. Assign various keys. Save profile, load profile, that sort of thing. Right, and you can restore defaults quite easily as well. Let's click done then. Cancel, because we didn't change anything. Oh yes I did, I changed that shadow thing, never mind. Right, let's resume. So first thing we're going to do have a little walk round. Pretty desolate. So at least I now know where my farm trailer is and my other truck. Let's get in. So it highlights. Press left click on your mouse to get in. This is where that little tutorial comes in handy. You'll see the box on the left at the bottom screen. To activate ignition state 1, I'm going to press Q on the keyboard because I haven't got anything mapped to the steering wheel buttons yet. Then it will change to activate ignition state 2. Bit of code speak. Basically, you're just putting in the ignition and turning it a couple of times. Now, I'm not going to release the park brake yet because I haven't started the engine. It should say start the engine, then release your park brake. So, start the engine. Hold down the Q button again. But the engine won't start until you release the button. Unlike Eurotruck, when you press E on your keyboard, it will start when you press E. Not here. You've got to release the button. Now it's started. Yep, my rev counter's going up. We're started. Okay. Now we can release the park brake. And we can press R to get into gear from neutral. Now if you notice the tutorial box says put your driver's card into the control unit, and that comes up whenever you've taken a job. When you're officially on a job, you have to put this card into the slot. If I remember rightly, to put the card in, it's the / on the number pad. Then I've got to switch to drive mode and prompt, and that will be the star. I'm doing well. I'm trying to remember. Let's hope my TrackIR now triggers. Great. I'm so pleased TrackIR works in this. When you're used to TrackIR, it's very difficult to play a game such as Truck and Logistics Simulator, which I recently played, which doesn't have TrackIR. Okay, shall we go then? So remember what we're doing. Press M. There's our map. We're going from here along this road. We're going to pick up our pallets, and then we're going to go through Berlin and on to Hanover. Let's go.